Hello and welcome to HOI4. We're playing a brand new campaign here. We're back with Blood Alone. Well, back for you maybe, but I'm back because I've been fighting with this. Yeah, we're going to be playing a new game. So we're going to be 1936. We're going to be doing one of those that I've actually mentioned, I think, in a previous stream. Yes, France. Loads of nerfs, actually, against France in this time period in real life, and Paradox team have kind of just gone overboard really with the same nerfs. So we're going to try and navigate our way through it. There's loads of things you can actually do as France. I'll let you read that brief history. They've got Je suis le déluge, French Revolution was the flood that swept away the Lord and the weak regimes that had controlled Europe for so long. Now a new flood is here. This is true. But I'm going to take a little side note on that. We've got the leagues dictate political violence within the country, and there's a serious amount of communist influence that could just influence us the wrong way. We are protected by the Maginot Line, which affects our planning speed. We have got disjointed government. This is a biggie. This particular thing just nerfs the hell out of you for a long time. If you can't see that there, it is daily political power cost minus 0.8. So remember when you get like 1 point whatever per day, well, this just wipes out a good 1 of that, so you're left with like 0.2 per day. So our stability is affected as well, and our surrender limit is affected by minus 50%. All terrible. This is also bad news for us in the respect of war support and land doctrine costs. It does affect our recruitable population, but once you're actually getting to that decision and actually getting rid of it, you've already got things on the roll. One thing, the two things that it does really affect is the land doctrine costs and that war support. We'll see what we can do about that though as we select France and get into it. Okay, we're going to be playing in Iron Man mode just to see whether we can get any achievements going, and we're going to start. Okay, so yeah, you can see what I've been playing. Yeah, all good fun, all good fun. So we're not playing with the mod that I created, the My Blood Alone balance. It does serve its purpose. But for achievements, if you want to do that, you can't actually do it at the moment. So I'm going to run through a quick, I hope it's quick, setup. There's various things that I really want to do to start off with, and I'm probably going to forget some of them. I hope I don't. May need to just consult my game crafting theory notes here. You probably wondering what the hell am I doing right now. Well, I'm separating my fully trained troops that are fully trained and fully equipped out from all the rest, because you do have, like I say, a few things against you at the start of the game. Now we've got tanks, we've got cavalry out there, we've got these colonial brigades. They're just 6 infantry. But as you can see there, there's loads of kind of areas where we are just not fully equipped. We've got tank divisions out there. There's 2 types of tank division. There's one with 4 battalions of light tanks, and then we've got this. This is 2 light tank battalions and 4 motorized infantry. So yeah, it's more of a motorized, mechanized division. Saying that, it's fully equipped, it's fully trained, but it's going. I don't want it. And all the tank divisions there, don't want them, because they do affect my manpower. They do affect the rifles that I have available to me. And with this particular group, we're going to just do a couple of things with the army now just to set them up. So mountaineers that we have actually got out there, we're going to set them to elite priority. and our Colonial Brigade. We're going to leave it on the reserves so that it's actually going to get forces later than anywhere else. We'll put it on that so I can distinguish them a bit further. We have got a different colonial division out there. There's actually a proper division, like the brigade that we've just seen. We will give them a different designation so they stand out. And this is the one, this is the Chars de Combat that we'll never need it, so I'm going to get rid of that. Our cavalry division, we're going to get rid of the recon when it comes to it, but not until we've got points. Saying that, okay, let's get a few things. We have got, for our mountaineers, we have got this guy, he's a mountaineer. He's going to sit with them, and when it comes to it, he's going to have his own special field marshal. Currently, this guy is just he's just a general. We have got 4 field marshals already, but if you've noticed, they've all got max entrenchment on there, so they're all defensive in nature. We have got command power, and it costs 20 to promote this guy. So this guy is a strategist, cavalry, or hero. Recently promoted, okay, yeah, and he's a trickster, so we're going to use him when it comes to it on the front lines. Okay, he's going to follow those. We're going to give him an offensive doctrine, and we're going to give him aggressive assaulter, so that will give our troops a bit of a fighting chance. Now, we are playing as France, and we are going to be playing as democratic. I've seen loads of YouTubers kind of just do the classic trick of just going communist or monarchist or fascist and just ruining the country, basically. Now we're going to try and stick it out as democratic and do what we can with what we've got. Okay, we have got troops abroad, so we will gather them up. Didn't catch him. Okay. Yeah, they're going to be in that, and they're going to be out here. And I am going to move a couple of the troops around because I don't know whether this is a thing within Hearts of Iron, but it is definitely a thing within Stellaris, that if you have a border with your enemy, the bigger the border, you get more border friction. So I'm thinking, let's put troops on this area to cause a bit of disconcertate. Well, can't say the word. Concertate. No, what is the word? I have no idea. It's going to cause a bit of concern. Yeah, English, first language? I don't think so. Yeah, it's going to cause a bit of concern with the Italians there, so we're going to have we're going to have our troops there where they previously weren't. That troop that's out there, if it comes to it, when war kicks off, might put them there, so there's just one tile on El Alamein. I might just shove him there. These I'm going to leave out there for the moment. However, all of these are going to be on a low priority for reinforcement. This one, he's going to get a higher priority on reinforcement because I want, there's only one troop, but I want his troops to be reinforced first. Now, here comes the big decision with this. So, all of these divisions that were colonial divisions, they are all going to be shoved to the brigade. In fact, if I just did that, everything's selected. There we go. We did see a couple of those out there. If we're going to do those, because we're going to gain 660 infantry back for that, infantry equipment. Now, that's currently our deficit, and it will take us 1,784 days currently. Yeah, our production of those rifles is going to be slow to start off with. We've maxed out the efficiency. We've got nerfs on there, remember. But I think that we will keep all of them as they are. I am going to put the remainder of those on there and probably ask for more when it comes to it. Hold on, I need to do a couple of things here. So we've got occupied territories. Have got Algeria at the moment. We're going to release them as a puppet. And what that means is they are going to get their own tree focus, and they're going to go, the AI naturally goes down the industrial effort first, so they're going to build up the country, and we're going to allow them to do that, and hopefully they'll jump to that one with naval dockyards as well. But right from the get-go, we're going to get them building their country up and see what they can actually do. They still remain as a puppet of us, so there will be elements that they actually give to us as the overlord, if you like. Right, is that everything that I wanted to do with the army? I think maybe it is. No, let's come back to the production because we've got a bit, and I'm going to keep everything going. Few submarines there. A lot of this I'm going to upgrade. Right, that's interesting. That is 4 destroyers, but they're only destroyer 1 class. Okay. I have theory crafted this, and I think I have an idea of what I need to do and when. So we have got a level 2 destroyer. We're not building it for some reason. I don't know why we're not. We're using this. This is upgradable if we put a hydrophones module there. We'll do that. We'll improve all of our navy. Let's not leave the naval stuff, not yet. Let's just come off that. I do need convoys. We are PP on that. No, not political power. PP as in is poor. Okay. Is that everything that I want to do on there? I think it will be for now. We are going to need various things. The tanks, although I've just eliminated all of their brigades and divisions out there, I have a plan for my tanks. And I know that we've actually built, as France, we've got the light tank chassis built up from as the basic, and we've got the heavy tank as well. So when it comes to it, we can upgrade that one and that one once we get better equipment. We have got these, and I am going to start building them once I've got military factories. But the thing that I'm going to do to start off with is build up that infantry equipment. That said, let's jump to here. So we're going to do the classics of production, construction, and research and development. This is your R&D, and there we go. Easy enough to do. Right, we are going to be doing civilian factories along the front line, because that will be a front line when it comes to it. And we're also going to be filtering through in our 80% areas military factories. And because I need my guns sooner rather than later, I'm going to do that. We'll filter them through. Right, we have got missing equipment. Yep, we've got all of our aircraft currently missing. Bearing in mind, this is by blood alone. So, yeah, those figures are based on the aircraft that are out there in wing sizes of 100. So it's not correct, but we still need more. At the end of it, we're going to be facing Germany. Right, the basics. Let's have a look. We've got artillery, support equipment. We're going to need trains. anti-air. And when it comes to it, I will be building those as is. I will show you why and later, much later. Right, I think we're okay with everything else. Let's jump to the focus. Right, we've got our economic and research and colonies stuff on this side. Not going to be touching that for a while. To do that, you need to get rid of it, but it does destabilize you. Not a good thing. And we're going to be on the cusp of that for quite a while. So this I want to try and get early if we can get a particular random decision that's made by the computer. So we'll watch out for 12 war support and kick that off then. Now, as I mentioned, YouTubers that I've seen do French runs previously, they've always gone down the nationalist route. They're trying to get to this, to get rid of the disjointed government. To do that, you need to do that. Now, that's a timed event. That takes a year to do that one. So you need to get that as fast as possible. If you wanted to do your monarchist side or your fascist side, that's where you would actually aim to. If you wanted to go full communist, go down there. But we're going to be hitting from the socialist side and kind of hitting the centrist and going with Britain. So we're going to remain democratic as long as possible. We're going to do this. It's going to give us a bit of stability. It's going to reduce land lease, but that's not going to affect us, not at this stage. 70 days. We're on. Okay. No divisions of basic training. That's fine, because we can't afford to do anything at the moment anyway. I've just changed out all of these troops, so we're actually reducing the amount of troops that are out there. And those that will get equipment, they'll only get it up to the brigade standard. Okay, jump to the Navy, because the Navy is in a couple of places and it is going to be important to what we're actually doing. French Navy, I hear you cry. You're seriously joking. I'm not. So we've got a mini group out here. I'm going to amalgamate it with this group. This is going to be my Atlantic fleet. Oops. There's going to be a few misclickings going on. And this is going to be my Mediterranean fleet. Have them in a different theatre. They're going to be out there as well. Actually, let's do them as that. These are currently out in the Far East. Let's bring them back for him. And then let's separate these out into a submarine group and a surface fleet. That is cruisers. Okay, you can go with him. We've got a mix of level 2s and level 1s here, but I'll tell you what, let's just do it this way, it would be easier. Or level 1s. Really? Okay. 2 of those. Why are you not picking them up? Okay, so these are our level 2 submarines. Right, because everybody's a bit of a bugger when they are training, they're not coming back to the right places. We'll do that to start off with. Now, this has got a carrier here, and they have got aircraft on there, so let's sort that out. Get them on her. That does mean that they're going to increase to 100 there, but it's not really going to make any difference because we're not producing planes anyway at this stage. Right, you're going to be my light blue fleet, and I know that we've got a aircraft enthusiast. Got Francois Darlan. He's going to be our Mediterranean fleet, surface fleet captain. And okay, I'm thinking of this guy because he's got spotting within the spotting within the Mediterranean, because this guy's got positioning, which when you're in the Atlantic makes all the difference. Right, tell you what I'm gonna do, something that I don't normally do. I'm gonna change them out, because that way I will know that they are not ready for service. Okay. But yeah, we've primarily got our Shakal class here, which that particular one is upgradable to that one, but we need to get the hydroponics. Yeah, of course, they're going to be growing stuff on the destroyer, aren't they? No, hydrophones, so they can actually hunt those subs down. Right, Navy, basically done. Air Force. Okay, we've got everything as ungrouped at the moment, so let's not have that. We'll have a couple of groups. Sure, let's bring these back. Put that back there. Right, that's picking up all the fighters. I don't really want that, so let's add them. Right, and that just leaves my carriers there, so we're going to tell these lot to upgrade first. Not that it really makes any difference. These tactical bombers here, we've got 90 of them at the moment. We are going to train these first. Why? I will tell you later. Don't ask questions, not yet. Right, we're aiming to do an agency at the beginning of 1939. So, we're going to need more factories. And we have got access to factories and industry down here. So we're going to aim to get those. Remember Algeria? This is what is going to bring Algeria back into our domain, this particular focus. So our present route will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to get to that. On the way though, if we can manage it, we're going to be doing that and intervening in Spain, because although we are playing historical and we are playing democratic, we are going to see what we can actually do in Spain. Have I done everything? I want to check my notes. I think so. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Right, things are going to be moving around. Right, let's do something about that fuel, because we've now got some trading factories. So, well, okay, I was going to trade with the United Kingdom, but their fuel status is quite low at the moment, so we'll do United States. I just need something just to offload what we're doing there. Okay, we're going to need 2 lots then, it looks like. allow them to do what they need to do. Right, I know that you've got some still moving around, but let's get you out there. And they are training up, and those are training up. And what is our final result on the infantry equipment? Well, we've just shaved, what, 6,000 off that? You're thinking, why does that make any difference? Because of our short-term objectives, which I have already hinted to. Okay, you guys are suffering. Okay, I don't want that. Stop suffering. Move. You're suffering. Let's get you moving down there then. And then we will train this guy up. I want experience on this one. Now the rest of it, I'm not going to move. I'm not like everybody else that's bring, oh, let's have a death fleet back. Let's bring all of our army back to this particular place. No, just use this fuel. Waste. And you haven't got it, you notice. Now, on here, naval treaties. Not going to worry about that. Get rid of that. We are going to need to do improved working conditions when the time comes. Don't want to be notified about that. We want to keep that. But I will keep that open just in case there's anything that comes through or the special projects. Okay. I don't think there's anything else that I can really do now. Everything is training up for our first maneuvers. We'll do that. "30 more days-ish, we'll get another military factory." So I think that was like 8 point whatever. It's now 16. Okay, it's all going on out in Ethiopia, of course. Can we do anything about this? No. Can we do anything about these? No. Because our support is too low. And world tension is too low. They didn't last long. So around May time, there is a random decision made by the computer. I don't think it's because we've gone down the Popular Front, or maybe it could be actually because it's a bit of socialism actually involved here. But if it throws us a decision to do with communism, basically just start your game again. Restart it, because what you're aiming for is a decision to do with your economy. There is a decision there that it will give you early mobilization early. And now I think that's down to preset things going on. I think it's the war in Ethiopia. I think it's the world tension at the time. And at that particular point, I don't think Spanish Civil War has actually kicked off. And I don't think the Japanese Chinese war has kicked off. So I think there's other things going on, and I think it's political machinations that are going on within your own country. So this is why I've aimed to bring back forces, so it creates tension in the right places, of course, because tension in the wrong places, well, that's just a waste of energy. Now, manpower. is going to be an issue, because currently our civilian population and our current monthly recruitables are being affected on many levels. So time will come when we will be able to do something about those. Okay, so we form the Popular Front, and remilitarization of Rhineland, we're just going to issue a objection and carry on. So let's go for the labor laws. This is going to give us the Matignon agreements, gives us stability, which will be better than what we've got at the moment, but it does affect our dockyard output and our factory output, which are currently affected. So we've got the inefficient economy currently at 20%, affecting our output. So just to get a few meager military factories at this point is what we aim to do to alleviate that. Okay, that's war tension up to 4.9%, but it only takes our war support up to 11. Remember, we're after 12. But if that early decision comes through from the computer, then it will automatically jump. Okay, with exercising, we are gaining air and naval experience at the moment. Non-existent really on air, but at the moment anything is better than nothing. We have finished with the army. He's fully trained, he is ready for action, and they will be, with the numbers that we've got involved here, they will be required. Okay, I don't think there's anything else that I can actually do at this stage, because they are doing everything that I want. It does mean that our convoys can start being built now. Good. Well, we've got 5 there that have got no dockyard assigned to them at all. Okay, let's jump straight onto that, because that is a biggie. It's probably after these two that I can actually start doing other tech. We've got 1 factory decision, so that'll probably be on that one, and then probably with that one we'll do the hydrophones. Yeah, there we go. 0.21 per day at the moment. Ridiculous. And now it's not harming our troops actually being in that territory there, because it is puppet of ours, so what are they doing? Good, good. They are starting. Nice. If I had more puppets to play with like that, I would do that. But we've only got 1 focus that actually brings those areas back, so this core... Hold on, what's going on here? Oh right, yeah, that's that. Oh, and here we go. This is the decision. Okay, this is what you're aiming for in May. So, public demands rearmament. So, this will add early mobilization. You'll gain more fuel. Sorry, if I click on the right one, hover over the right one even. We'll gain military construction and civilian construction speeds, and we'll gain that war support that we need. So yeah, don't do that. Do that. Now that decision is like, I don't know, 1 in 5. So it's not a guarantee, but if you're at this stage of the game and you don't see that and you see the communism in government, restart the game. And hope that you don't have to narrate that whole half an hour. It's worth a prep. Yeah, so after this one, we'll be jumping over to rearmament. And that will give us a nice little bonus. Hey, you're playing grants. You need all the help you can get, and randomly generated decisions that go against you are not what's called for. You require luck on your side. So create that luck, because luck is opportunity and timing. So yeah, we've got all of these against us. So this is our inefficient economy. We've got political violence. We've got that full employment that's affecting our manpower. Planning speed, protected by the Maginot Line. The disjointed government, that's the one that we need to get rid of, that I've mentioned on the focus tree. Victors of the Great War, yep, that affects our land doctrine costs. And then of course we're part of that anyway, but that's not really making any difference to what's going on with our ships. So, took the witch. They have finished. So let's get our submarines out there, training. And yeah, we'll jump over to begin rearmament. 4 military factories coming, thank you very much. And that means that my other military factories will be used on this stuff, which will be very necessary. Yeah, I might just let that carry on because that's going to give us another one back. How are we doing on fuel? Currently under, so he's trained up. Let's get these guys training. Didn't work. Okay, we're going to be going down dispersed infantry because we are going to get bombed, so. How do you know this? Because I'm on the border of 2 angry participants. Yes, historical focuses are on, but we are... Being democratic is about all the history that we're actually going to follow. So there you go, war support is now up. That's going to affect everything from manpower to decisions that we can actually do on our focus tree to taking other decisions further down the line. So yeah, we've got that in operation now, so that we saw the 20% before, well, we've still got that, and then we've got 10% on as well. But we have gained more stability, which is important for France, otherwise civil wars are rife. I could go up to speed 5, I suppose, but I don't really want to lose out on the timing of these things, because it's okay, the computer making decisions, it knows what it's doing and when, and I have to guess basically, or second guess myself, what I'm doing at what particular times. So we can do one of these now, so let's give this guy an offensive doctrine. And once we get some more command power, we'll give him the next one up. Yeah, we've currently gained 36, 37 now, political power. Since starting, we've been at it 6 months. You would think as France you'd have a bit more political power, but no. Like, disjointed government just really does screw you down. Right, how are we doing? A bit more on the way. Back onto militaries. Good, good. Up to 20 rifles a day. Way off. It's about 100 off where it needs to be, at least. I could build substandard rifles, but it does have an effect on your soft attack and everything else. Now, I'm tempted to go for that at this stage, but there's still a buff on there. Sorry, there's a nerf on there of a time limit, so I'm going to do this. Because it's one of the technologies that we do need, and, well, everything's basically coming out at the same time. Could, I suppose, grab back one of those. In fact, if we did that and then give a factory to Britain, that will help them out. Keep their gaining. Just let them carry on. I just need the naval experience up for a couple of reasons. Now this is a big decision for us, so we've got a couple of days left on this. We are going to be jumping to that. It's a 35-day focus tree, but we need our political power up for a decision. So nothing we can do with them at the moment because we are going to be joining the Republican side, but we can't currently do anything with them apart from improve relations. But well, we're going to improve relations by actually helping them. So that's how we stand at this stage. How is our army looking? 238 days, okay. Now, one of the things when I was actually theory crafting this whole campaign, it's actually changed since I've actually done it. So one of the things you could do was you could send air volunteers, and you only get one air volunteer that you can actually send as France. However, once they landed there, you can actually split that air wing up, so you could have effectively 3 air wings. You can't do that anymore. It has been nerfed. But yeah, cheers, Paradox. Yeah. But yeah, all of these I've got. Let's just give them commanders, just fill them out so I know where they are, what they're doing. That's not actually going to need a commander. But once those troops are available, I will give him a commander. In fact, they're probably just out for him now. Yep. How's Algeria doing? What the hell are they playing at? You concentrate on them there, mate. You don't need to concentrate on this. Don't be looking at what's going on in Spain. Just go back to construction. You're AI controlled. You always do all of these first. Always. And then, well, you haven't. Okay. They've still got a chance. Let's hope that they see the error of their ways. Right, they're carrying on. We're doing. You're still training. How are these guys? They are done. So I'll put them back on the carrier so they don't forget. lost a couple, but well, they're not going to get replacements for years. Yeah, that's a good sign. Ethiopia has capitulated, okay. When I've been theorying up what's been happening and when, it's been kind of a really mixed bag with Ethiopia. Sometimes they actually capitulate quite early, other times later. Okay, that's good. We can actually do decisions once this is done. Good, good. Right, that's got a bit of growing to do. Command power. Or we actually do anything on the command power. Oh, sorry, on this. Okay, so no, we can't do it not yet because I haven't done this. So you're looking for this intervention in the Spanish Civil War. One particular decision that will actually help you out here is allow covert intervention. Costs you 25 points to do it, but does allow you to do that. And when it comes to it, we'll be doing this. We'll be intervening on the side of Spain. What we do need though is to get that production up, so we can actually trade. Well, we could actually start training them now. It's not going to make no difference with it. They can train up. We can go back to doing what we were doing, so we need to do that. And now we can do this. Send volunteers, and is Orly. That's him. So we can send up to 4 divisions based on the number of divisions we've got, and we can do 1 air wing. Okay. That air wing is ready. Okay. You can help there at the moment. I have to keep an eye on my fuel status now because I don't know what difference those are going to make. Let's head down. I'll carry those on, and then we will have these training up here. I don't think I'll do any more training of the aircraft, not yet, because we're going to be operating this air wing out here. So what we are facing though, because the mountaineers are coming out, we're facing the Spanish Civil War. If you've never played it, there's various things going on within it that actually restrict your ability to conduct an offensive or defensive war. Now you've got, as you can see there, the area that's actually lit up, that region, okay, that has this going on. So we know that this mountainous area, currently there is a planned offensive going on in there. How do I know that? Because this particular province has got an unplanned offensive. If you have that on there, it will throw even more nerfs against what you want to do. So you have division speed, organization regain, ground support, division attack, and ground attack factor, all diminished. So if you try to attack there, it will be a pain in the arse. You attack in this particular area, so any of those areas that you actually see within that little zone, even that bit, you can attack, and it would be like normal combat. But jump over to this one on this particular tile, or down here, and you're going to find you have a problem. So from there, we know that here is a different zone. Here, 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 and there. That's actually got the autonomous state on as well, so different kind of penalties, but it's still got the unplanned offensive on there. I do know that this one, along this particular zone here, that has planned offensive going on, but we're not able to get there because we normally land here. So we'll keep an eye on that, but our forces are still en route. Croutons? Oh, nothing to do with croutons. What are you on about? Let's get these trained up. They're going to be necessary for what we need to do. Right, okay, so they've lost out there. Come on, France is on the way. Cool, good. Right, let's get this guy here. Let's Field Marshal back. It's going to be a timed event with those anyway, but let's get them working here. So I really want to go into there and there. Can I move your thing over to there, please? Thank you. It's a bit more kind of what I wanted. Actually, maybe that way would probably be better. Yeah. And then it's half those. Put them on there. Okay, do the same again then. We'll bring it down to one tile. There we go. Concentrate our attacks. Right. Yeah, at this point you could select these and just hit that button there, but well, you haven't got that access now, so. And oh, that's a problem because I can't select my volunteers if they're not actually on the screen. And I can't get access to my airfield because there we go. Oh, seriously? Right, you lot need to move. Move faster than that. Okay. Let's put you with him. So we have a bit of ground support with our troops. Okay, we'll allow them to get their organisation back. And then we'll see what we can actually do. Guys, it's still building up. We've still got a deficit. 25.35 per day. Right, the rest of the factories are going to come out for the other equipment now, so I'll let that build up. Right, okay, let's start then. We're defending there, okay, and we're defending here. But yeah, we have already had an effect. It's one of them that's clobbered and is now disappearing off to do other things. I get you to do that, and then you get in there. We are up against mounting troops from their side, so I can't attack into there with you. Oh, hello, we've got Germans here. Right, you put an attack into there, please. Right, you move in. Oh, we're still defending from another area? Okay, yeah, we're able to move in now. If people leave us alone, that is. We've just got it in for that guy. It's nothing else. Right, you move over and you move up, because these guys are currently busy, so they can't take any territory. Yeah, I just need you stop firing. I'll tell you what, one of you lot. Oh, can you not do that? Come on. Attack him. He's attacking you, you can attack him. Apparently you can't. Just needed him to give up, basically. Okay, that's still within the area of those two towers there and all of this. So we could... Well, you could help out there. You could help out there. Oh, it releases all these troops then. How are we doing on time? Well, we're getting to the end of the episode, so... Okay, we've got army experience now, so we can do something with our troops already, because we are fighting. So, combat width for a mountain division is 25, it's currently 24. So, just a little swap and do that. Algeria, let's check on you. Really? You... get building my factories, that's all I can say. You can move up like so. If we can attack over the river here, that would help. And just as an example, we have this going on here. So if I attack into here, okay, the initial shock says less than a day. There we go. Well, it went up to 444, it's now 277 days. So that's what I was on about before. So if you can avoid these two, what we need to do now is find out where the computer has actually lined up the next one. It probably won't release the next one until that section of that one. Yeah, that's within that planned offensive. Just have a quick double check. Oh, I feel sorry for that guy. Five days, 4 days, 3 days, 2 days, 1. Only the Germans left. Bye. Sayonara. What happened here then, chaps? Did you run out of steam? I think you did. No, you just moved. Pill. I'm not too sure why we've got 2 going on there. Yeah, you get back up there and then you attack into there, please, because that is what I want. $89 days. Okay, how are we looking? Better. Good. Okay, so those areas all clear now of the enemy. We can't attack into these areas yet, can we? No, but the Republicans are making moves there, so it is possible we could actually force our way through. Salamanca, isn't that guy from James Bond, one of the villains? Not sure. Yeah, so that area is still there, so hopefully that will continue, and if it does, we will use that knowledge for the bigger picture. Anyway, it is the 30th of October 1936, playing as France, fighting in Spain. Our volunteers are out there, they're doing their good deeds, so we're going to join them, and you can join me in the next episode as we go through and try and survive as France, as a democratic France anyway, with the Allies. Join me if you can for that. Like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to, and I'll see you next time. See you later. Bye.